Well, hello, beautiful people. It's me, Sam, from your friendly neighborhood Dunder Mifflin People Company. I'm actually in the neighborhood right now. So making a video on the news that I just saw on the John Campea Exposed channel. Which, I'll be honest, there are some videos that I like that he puts up that I think are just hilarious. That hey, they're honest and they're truthful, and there are other ones where I just really don't agree with. I think they're in many ways kind of bullying. And here's the thing, I don't like any of all that. I don't like any of that crap, and I'm talking about the bullying crap, especially all the people who make comments, threatening John, the show, and all that. That I don't condone. So I just wanted to say that. But I just saw John Campea Exposed video, and I think I made the video I made yesterday a little too early. That was it was partly joking, but now that it's officially over. The John Campea Show on YouTube is officially over, and he's moving to podcast form, which, based off of everything that's been happening with the John Campea Show on YouTube, I think it's most likely not gonna last. And that's where I think he's wanting people to kind of listen to him there, but he's lost his audience's trust. He's lost in the past month or so, starting with Rob. He's lost, little by little of their trust. And now with this move that was recent, he lost a big chunk of that trust. And with this podcast move, which I think it's a cool idea. I just think he doesn't want to do the channel anymore. He just wants to be retired. He just wants to be laid back. He just doesn't want to feel like he has to turn on the camera, and deal with it, deal with the negativity. I think for him, the negativity outweighed the positivity. I'm sure you get a lot of hate mail and all that, but I'm sure it's like a small number of it. There was a lot of positivity with his fans, with his subscribers, including myself. I feel like that outweighs that negative crowd. And I think a lot of it is like he just doesn't like taking criticism, any kind of criticism, and which I've been like, I've criticized some of the things he's done, but I feel like I've done it in a way, and a lot of people do it in a way that's respectful, not hateful. And I just think he doesn't know how to take any kind of criticism. So maybe he had the thought of doing the podcast way before, but all this, that it just blew up in his face. I think it just kind of expedited that. Like, it's like, wow, you know what? I'm just gonna, obviously the people aren't liking this move, so I'm just gonna go straight to podcasts. He was probably thinking of doing it, and this is just my opinion, he's probably just thinking of doing it in the maybe in the next few months. But yeah, like I said before, he was stating that it was, he's getting a lot of hate mail and all that. I don't condone any of that. I don't like that. I just don't, and we've all experienced that, whether it be us doing it to other people or other people doing it to us. And at the end of it, it's just not good. It's not good. It doesn't feel good. So I don't condone any of that. But for him to make such a drastic change because of a small percentage of the audience, I just don't understand. I was looking through a lot of his comments of the recent videos and all that, And yeah, I did see about 1 or 2 comments that were just downright mean, but most of the audience were either positive, or like 50% of them were just confused. They legit had reasons to be confused about. They did not understand what was going on. I just looked at myself like, I'm sorry, I just dropped the kids off of school. I'm a mess. I admit it. I'm a mess. My hair, I didn't even... Gosh, man. Maybe I understand why John wants to do the podcast. He just has to talk. He doesn't even have to worry about his looks or anything. You know? Yeah. And it, like I said, it started with him, with the whole situation with Rob, and then with Taylor, and it just, damn, I don't know what happened, because he was legit, like him or hate him, his show was legit the best movie related channel on YouTube. It was the best. The production, everything was the best. And I'm not even talking about him moving into a studio, which I think was the worst move. I think, and look, he should have followed the if he was wanting to do something related to like the studio and all that, he should have followed, which, I mean, a lot of people hate and a lot of people love this channel, H3, right? Which I believe, I want to say they have a few million subscribers, which I could be wrong, but like they were working out of their house, their garage, even when they had like a million subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. And it wasn't until over 1 million subscribers that they made the financial decision to get a studio. And I think John's first biggest mistake was doing that move to the new studio. When you just had, like, I don't know, I think he had like around, at the time, around 300,000 subscribers. I think he got excited that he saw his channel was slowly growing, and the reason why it was growing was because of the talent he had on there, which was primarily Rob, Chris, and to an extent, in some cases, Aaron. And it just seems like he got excited. He made the big move, and he keeps talking about his financial advisor, you know, his manager or whatever. Yeah, man, you've been listening to him for the past few months, and look at all the destruction that's happening. Obviously, whoever this person is not giving you, doesn't really care about your audience, is not giving you good advice, because like from a few months ago, starting from when Rob left, all that for the most part is just, you just had negative people, not just even negative people. I mean, you just had a lot of opinions stating that, hey, this doesn't feel right, and it doesn't feel right. And that's another little topic, you know. You got all these people jobs, and then you're like, oh, well, it's over. And what's gonna happen with Chris? I'm sure I forget the other, Jonathan and I can't even, Ray are gonna have jobs, I believe. And you know what? I have no hate towards them. It seems like as people, they're good people. But in terms of like bringing quality to the show with their opinions, they don't. I know my neighbor who knows more about the film industry than these guys do. And so with your moving to podcasts, what's going to happen with Chris? I'm assuming she'll be there maybe for the first few episodes, or maybe she's done. Maybe this whole thing with, they're saying she had, maybe, and she probably did have some family issues, but maybe this is like the good opportunity to be like, well, you know what, maybe we should just call it departure, you know. And for him, and this is the part that really upsets me, really upsets me, that like I whatever John decides, it's his own channel, he decides it, but this is what upsets me. The fact that, and he denies it, but the fact that he gaslights his audience time and time again, that's what bothers me. I don't know if I'll be listening to the podcast. I don't know. That's, I mean, I usually, like, whenever I tune into podcasts, I know it seems crazy, but I just turn on YouTube because, you know, I have it playing while I'm working or while I'm doing something, and every now and then I like to look to see, you know, what's going on, you know, in the video. I enjoy that. But with podcasts, it just seems a little different. It seems, especially with a show like John's, it seems like going to that kind of format loses a lot of what makes the John Campea Show special. And I think everything that's happening is happening for one reason, and once again, this is just my opinion, but I think it makes sense. But I think everything that's happening is happening. You ready for it? I just noticed I had a gray hair. It's pretty cool, just that one gray hair. All this that's happening is because of one thing, and that is because, just my opinion, John is not happy. He's not happy. Yeah, there are moments where it seems like he's in a good mood. I just think he's not happy. He's going through something. And here's the thing, we're all going through something. I'm going through something right now with my wife. You know, she just lost her father. I'm trying to be supportive of her. We're all going through something. And in that aspect, we need to be a little more kind, because we don't know what anybody is going through. But where it becomes an issue is whenever what you're going through is affecting other people. And I strongly believe that John is just not happy. He does not want to do what he's been doing for a long time, even before Rob. But he kept it going because he felt obligated for his fans, for his crew. But my thing is, whenever what you're going through is affecting other people, that's when you should take a long, hard look at yourself. And it has been taking an effect on other people. Despite what you may say, it has been. Starting with Rob. And Rob I know this has been said again and again, but Rob has been, like, he made that move closer to the studio. And, like, I've seen a lot of his videos, and, you know, in terms of creativity, it seems like he's more free. It at least seems that way. But it also seems like he's a little sad, you know? Because I'm sure, like, him and John's relationship is not the same, and what they had was special, man. Like, I've said it many times before, they were like the best co-host that I had ever seen. They balanced each other out so well. In fact, and I'm not saying that they're like them, but they're close to it, like a Cisco and Ebert of YouTube. That's why I enjoyed talking to them. And I agreed with John. I disagreed with John. I agreed with Rob. I disagreed with Rob. But I still respected both of them, and they still, it seemed, respected each other. But that's my big issue. At the end of the day, is that John just didn't seem happy. And that's okay. We're all going through something. But when it affects other people, that's my big issue. And I think he was just making a lot of financial and creative choices on the spot, because it seemed like he was overwhelmed. And it's funny because on that John Campea Exposed video, the one that, that channel just put up, one comment said it looked like he has been crying. And you know what? It does look like he had been crying. It does. And man, it's not like, it's shocking, everything that's happening, but it's not shocking. And I guess my big surprise is that it's happening so fast. Like, after everything that's happened, like, I was like, yeah, this is only gonna last maybe another month, 2 tops. But it's just shocking, man. So, like myself, I know a lot of you are going to be going on YouTube. A lot of you know what happened, and you're going to see no video for today. And then there's going to be those people who don't know what the heck is going on. And they're going to be jumping on, and they're going to be like, where's the John Campea Show? And it's not going to be there. I find it funny that I made that video yesterday, and it was just like it was 50% me just joking, and I'm a loss of words, man, loss of words. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you will, just comment below, and try to keep it when I say no negativity, I don't mean you disagreeing with me or anything like that, but I mean it as in, like, no bullying or nothing like that. I actually enjoy the conversation of people that don't agree or agree. I enjoy that. I just don't like the whole bullying and stuff like that. It's not good. It's not good for the soul. So please, if you will, comment below, put a like, subscribe, do it. Do a good thing today. This is going to be your good deed. Guys, yeah, this is sad news, man. This is sad news. And that John Campea Exposed video, the recent one, the last few minutes are pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty funny. Man, oh man, oh man. God, I'm gonna miss the John Campea Show. I'm gonna miss them. They were a good escapism. Good escapism. Now it's over, and now, like, I'll try the podcast out. I don't know. Maybe, I don't. But it just won't be the same. And I get the feeling that there's still going to be a lot of stuff happening within this past week. I feel like there's going to be a lot of stuff. And, I mean, like I said before, what do you think is going to happen next? Put it down below. Comment, like, subscribe. I would appreciate all the good and even disagreement feedback. So guys, that's it. That's my thoughts. Just thought I'd make it because I was just listening and watching that video. Take care out there, okay? Do something good today. Just go out there, do something good. Make someone smile. I don't know. Do something good. Take care.